Hello and welcome to our first ever news video. Instead of publishing our usual written newsletter, we thought that given the unique nature of this past semester, we'd try something a little different. So we're going to hear from our students about their experiences of Semester 1 2020 in the form of a digital news bulletin. Members of our student leadership team are going to share with us some of the events and activities that have taken place during terms 1 and 2, including their experiences of online learning, the student code of conduct, the planning of the memorial garden, the introduction of paper recycling at the college, as well as participation in various house and sporting activities, albeit in new and innovative ways. Before we hear from our students, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the students, staff and families for their commitment and positive attitude during what's been a very unusual and sometimes challenging semester. Our resilience as a community is one of our strongest qualities, and I look forward to seeing us continue to come together as things return to some sort of normality next semester. Have a well-earned, enjoyable and safe holiday, and we'll see you all back in Semester 2.
To start off the year with a bang, on the 25th of February 2020, Lima Christi College held their annual whole school swimming carnival at HBF Stadium outdoor pools.
Throughout the day, the energy could be felt from a mile away as students dressed up to support their individual house. The day truly captured the good spirit of Lumen and our go-getter attitude.
The heavy competition made it extremely difficult to predict a winner of the swimming carnival, but after a long, exciting day filled with enthusiasm, MacKillop House took the win, with Yagan coming in close second.
COVID-19 had a massive impact on our community. Government-enforced restrictions resulted in a nationwide close of all schools. This meant that we had to learn online from home, which was a huge adjustment for staff and students. Online learning commenced in Week 8 of Term 1, with the whole school returning to face-to-face learning in Week 4 of Term 2.
The support that we received during this time from the teachers and staff helped our community to adapt smoothly to the change. Us students would like to thank the parents, teachers and staff involved in helping us throughout this challenging time.
The planning of this garden has been a project a number of staff have worked on over the past few years. The Memorial Garden is a space where the lives of students and staff who have passed will be remembered. It is intended to be a place of prayer and reflection for the community.
Last week, Miss Prendergast marked the beginning of the garden by breaking ground at the site, and construction of the Memorial Garden will begin during Semester 1 holidays. The garden will be located towards the front of the school and at the side of B Block.
This location was chosen for its quiet location and its accessibility for family members and loved ones who may wish to visit. The Parent Voice Committee have generously donated the funds that will be used to create this community space, and we are grateful to them for making this memorial garden possible.
Our student code of conduct, which incorporates our 5 highly regarded guiding lights, encourages the standard of behaviour that we believe is important to maintain an inclusive and safe college environment.
It was created by students for students with the intention of ensuring a healthy well-being within our community. You can find the video on our college website or on our social media. The link will also be attached in this newsletter.
On Wednesday during break 1, us house captains have been running house activities in hopes to get some house spirit back into the college following the cancellation of our sporting events. The first week, MacKillop ran a push-up competition with a student competition and a teacher versus house captain competition. Congratulations to Tomo Morton for winning that one. Following that, Campbell held a hula hoop competition which saw many students showing off their skills. Shout out to Amy Maguire, who was very talented.
Salvato then held a tug-of-war competition which the Salvato upper group won. Tangney held a leaderboard competition which was a very close comp between MacKillop and Tangney. Yagan held a 3-legged race relay which Salvato won, and lastly the Year 12 SLT ran an obstacle course. It has been great to see everyone getting involved and having fun. We plan to keep running these competitions and we hope that everyone keeps getting involved.
The math competition is an opportunity for students to test their math skills and to earn house points for their house card.
Students can follow the link in the sector notices to play the game. All scores over 3,000 points earn 1 house point, so participation is key.
The college has recently introduced the addition of paper recycling, a project that was much needed for a college our size.
We kindly ask you to look out for these bright blue bins and make sure that only paper is put inside them. This means no staples, plastics, or even glossy paper.
We appreciate all of you for working with us, and if you have any questions, so please email myself or Jake. In our small efforts, we are contributing to a big impact in our world.
I recently contacted our Federal Member of Parliament, Mr. Andrew Hastie, to organise a new Australian flag for the college. Mr. Hastie's office responded promptly, and the flag has been flying since.
The SRC have been developing their role in the Lumen community this semester.
With the help of the college prefects in training us to put up flags and be the bridge between homerooms and staff.
The SRC is poised to create a strong bridge and upheld their responsibilities for next semester.
The Emmaus Retreat here at Lumen Christi College gives students the opportunity to pause, reflect and focus on the student growth and well-being.
Inspired by the story of Emmaus, this year's Year 12s will have an opportunity to take part in a 3-day, 2-night camp at the beginning of Term 3 in one of 3 locations: Serpentine, Eagle's Nest or Fairbridge.
However, due to the unfortunate circumstances that were about this year, our Year 7 to 11 Emmaus activities are unable to go ahead.
Reconciliation Week is a time for all Australians to learn about our shared histories, cultures and achievements, and to explore how each of us can strengthen our relationships between the Australian community and Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. During this year's National Reconciliation Week, which was held on the 27th of May to the 3rd of June,
students at Lumen Christi College wrote down what Reconciliation Week meant for them on sticky notes which were displayed on G Centre. And some staff and students participated in a video which showed them what Reconciliation Week meant, which is also found on the Lumen Facebook page.
Lumen Christi's virtual cross-country was a solution to give students the opportunity to run or walk for their house to earn kilometres following COVID-19 restrictions. The students had the option to run or walk by either running the 1K lap at school under supervision or running off campus under parental supervision with the GPS monitors device.
We want to say a massive congrats to everyone who participated and ran for their house, and especially to the Year 7s who ran the most out of any year group, with a whopping 1,515 kilometres. As a school, we ran 7,491.4 kilometres, which is almost the same distance from Perth to South Korea.
After a term of running and walking by all the houses, the results was calculated at the end of week 9 to determine the winning house. In 5th place is Tagney House. In 4th place is Campbell House. In 3rd place is McKillop House. In 2nd place is Yagan House with 1,623.7 kilometres. And finally, in 1st place is Salvato House with 2,404.6 kilometres.